Cleavage refers to the mitotic divisions that occur in the first 3 days while the conceptus migrates down the uterine tube towards the uterus. The first cleavage occurs about 30 hours after fertilization and produces the first 2 daughter cells. These are called blastomeres. These divide simultaneously at shorter and shorter intervals, doubling the number of blastomeres each time. By the time the conceptus arrives in the uterus, about 72 hours after ovulation, it consists of 16 or more cells called a morula. The morula is no larger than the zygote. Cleavage merely produces smaller and smaller blastomeres and a larger number of cells from which to form different embryonic tissues. The morula lies free in the uterine cavity for about 4 to 5 days and divides into 100 cells or so. During this time, the zona pellucida disintegrates and releases the conceptus, which is now a hollow sphere called a blastocyst. The outer layer of squamous cells is called a trophoblast, and the inner cell mass is called the embryoblast. There is also an internal cavity called the blastocele. If the conceptus survives, the trophoblast will form part of the placenta and nourish the embryo, whereas the embryoblast will become the embryo itself.